Curtis Houck, the managing editor of NewsBusters at the Media Research Center, compares MSNBC's rebrand to the rearranging of deck chairs on the Titanic. Here's One America's John Hines with more from Washington.
MSNBC announced it's splitting from NBC and rebranding itself as MSNOW. Curtis Houck is the managing editor of NewsBusters at the Media Research Center. Curtis, what do you make of this name change, and why do you think the network's parent company decided to divorce NBC and MSNBC?
The reporting has come out that the morale inside the network is low. People are upset. They are furious. They are depressed that they are now part of a network in which the logo looks like it was conceived. It's something using a Microsoft drawing document from 1998, and all sorts of jokes and memes have ensued, ranging from MSNOW to a fundraiser network for multiple sclerosis. So MSNBC, soon to be MSNOW, things are not going so well inside this liberal network. Already enraged based on the current political climate, but now their own brand has now gone away.
Well, it's interesting, Curtis, because as you mentioned, NBC Universal, which is, I guess it was owned by Comcast. Is it still owned by Comcast? Do we know?
Mm-hmm.
It's still owned by Comcast. But I guess NBC is spinning off some of these cable channels. So MSNOW will be part of a group called Versant, I think is what it's called. And it'll join USA, CNBC, which is the business channel, Oxygen, Sci-Fi, the Golf Channel. But interestingly, CNBC, which I guess now stands for Consumer News and Business Channel, which I did not realize, but now this is apparently what it is.
Neither did we.
But now they have been allowed to retain NBC, but now for some reason MSNBC has to change their name. I think the MSNBC president or chief executive said, quote, "Our brand represents a new separate identity, a new separate identity." What does that mean to you, that their brand had to be changed because it represents a new separate identity?
They're grasping at straws here. For the fact that CNBC can keep its name, they'll just drop the peacock logo and come up with a new logo, but its small letters will remain the same because no, they translate to something else. Only further goes to show that NBC Universal wanted no confusion on the part of consumers or investors that NBC had any role in the future of the liberal cable network.
Do you suppose the MSNBC brand has become toxic somehow?
That brand is still good for them. It is their base and their core audience. But as more of those folks get away and as more of the Democratic Party base becomes younger, more militant, more in line with folks like AOC and Zohran Mamdani in New York that are living on Chinese-owned TikTok, for example, or on other parts of social media, independent media, on YouTube, that audience will continue to diminish. And most people see MSNBC, despite what they claim, as going forward a network that, while progressive, will hold people in both parties to account. People don't see it that way, and they don't view them as a particularly trustworthy network. They're bringing in folks from all sorts of liberal magazines, PBS, some folks leaving NBC to join MSNBC full-time. It's just a rearranging of the deck chairs on the Titanic for MSNOW. I'll be interested to see how much money they spend or how embarrassing some of this marketing push is going to be in the months ahead.
What do we know about MSNBC's ratings these days and their financial profitability? Obviously, they're being spun off because they're not as profitable as they were, but what do we know about that?
MSNBC is in second place. Fox News is the only cable news network ahead of them. But again, it's a very old audience. They're far, far ahead of CNN and the others, but that is, it's a very low bar to clear. Their ratings are not what they used to be because the leftist base is depressed after the 2024 election. So I would say that MSNBC's ratings, while second place in terms of news channels, it's not exactly something to brag about.
Curtis Houck, of the Media Research Center, NewsBusters. Sir, it's a pleasure. Thank you for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Thanks, Sean.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.